All right, you guys. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel and I am a part-time reseller on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari. And as promised, a little late, but still as promised, this is a 90-day recap video on a ThredUp shoebox that I opened a few months ago on this channel. So if you're new here, I like to source items. I thrift, I do online sourcing, and when I do unboxing videos, I want to show you guys what comes in the box and my initial reaction, and then also what happened with those items. Did the box end up being a good box based on the sales I made from that box? So I will link over here on the side the original video when you saw my initial unboxing of these items. So of everything that came in this box, here's what's sold, and then at the end I'll tell you my overall kind of critique and what I think, how did this box actually turn out. So this was a ThredUp women's shoes box, and it was 15 pair of shoes for $100 is what I paid for it. Of the 15 pair of shoes, I ended up listing 13 of the pairs of shoes. 2 pairs I ended up redonating. When I calculate my cost of goods on a rescue box or like a ThredUp box, I take the number of items I end up listing divided by the total cost of the box, and that's my cost per item. So I listed 13 items. The box cost me $100. That put my total cost of goods at $7.69 per item. So that in mind, I paid $7.69 for each one of the items that you'll see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to share my screen here with you guys and just go through each sale and just kind of show you what platform it sold on, how much it sold for. So, all right, here we go. And I have these sorted by least profitable to most profitable items. So these were the Muss and Cloud, which I did later find out is an Anthropology brand. These sandals, and these actually, I'm a little late doing this video. These did not sell in the 90-day window. They just sold for me like yesterday for a whopping $18 with free shipping on Poshmark. That actually ended up, with my items being $7.69 a piece, it ended up being like a negative for me. I think I lost like 74 cents. But you know what? All things aside, just the fact that I was able to, get rid of them, I probably was going to donate them soon, so that's okay. These were the Dolce Vita red pumps. These platforms, I remember laughing at these when I first filmed the video because they were so like racy, but they actually sold very quickly. I took $22 with free shipping, just kind of thinking that I wasn't going to get very much for these just because of what they are, but actually I kind of almost wish I would have held out or maybe, asked a little bit more because they sold within like a day. These actually sold within a day as well, or maybe 2 days. These were the Teva, these white sandals. I was really excited because I hear a lot about this brand and I don't actually find it in the wild ever. So I did sell these on Depop for $25, free shipping. So I think they were like $6 or $7 to ship. So I got $18 out of those. That I guess wasn't a very big profit either. But again, they were like rubber sandals. I don't know. I guess I was just going to take it. These I was excited about, and they actually did not do that well. I was hoping because it was summer and they were white and the brand Rachel Zoe. Ordinarily, I would have actually just sent these to ThredUp, or not ThredUp, to the Real, just because this brand sells well for me on the Real. But for the sake of this experiment, I decided to go ahead and list them, and they actually sold on June 14th. So that was like a week before I was going to pull them. I was going to pull them at the 90-day mark and put them in my box for the Real, and they sold for $28 with free shipping. So I ended up making like just a couple dollars on these, but I was ready to see them go after the 90 days. If you guys, just for reference, I am a volume seller. I really enjoy quick flips. I have a high sell-through rate with a lower average sale price because I rely on things moving out of here. So I was glad to see these go. I probably could have held out for the right buyer, but I just decided not to. These Doc Martens I was excited about. They didn't disappoint. This was one of the biggest sales out of this box. These sold very quickly within a week, I think. So I got $55 free shipping. I do think I accepted an offer on these. They weren't in the greatest condition, but definitely Doc Martens will sell regardless. So that was an exciting sale. This was the biggest sale of the entire box. And honestly, I kind of feel bad because these are the ones that stunk. They smelled so bad. And I think I said that in the original video. They were stinky. And I sprayed them with like an anti-scent disinfectant like 12 times. And then when they sold, so when I looked these up, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe how much these are worth. And they're actually men's shoes, or maybe even boys' shoes because of the size. They were a size men's 7. So I was like, wow, these are like kids' shoes. And the comps on them though were like really good. So I'm like, okay, they might smell. I got to fix the smell. I can't just not sell these. And they actually sold on Grailed for $76. I believe I may have offered free shipping. I think I did offer free shipping on these, but they were not listed but a couple days, and then they sold. And of course I had to spray them like 6 times again before they, before I shipped them. But hey, nope, they didn't complain. The buyer was happy with their order. So if you find this brand, Ola Berté, definitely worth picking up. I guess even if they smell. So that was the whole box. That was everything that sold out of the box. Everything else is still listed, or I have already donated, which I'll get into for us in a second. But that was a total of 6 only 6 items that sold out of this box in 90 days. So I will get into, hang out with me till the end, and I'll get to the breakdown of the actual profit and what I actually thought of this box based on what I did sell. But real quick, I just want to show you guys what I still have listed that hasn't sold. So these Moda Spana leather or leopard print booties, these are still listed. I've reduced the price quite a bit just over time trying to get them to sell. Probably I will delist and relist these pretty soon here. A lot of what I'm going to show you that's still listed, I think, is largely in part just due to seasonality. They sent me stuff that was out of season, and that's just what happens. These two, same thing. These are really nice, like suede booties, but it's the middle of summer, so I get it. Again, I lower the price quite a bit. I'll probably delist and relist. These Vans have not sold. I really kind of thought these would sell a little quicker, but I think it's probably just because they're so plain and they're a little bit dirty even after trying to clean them. That's my guess, but yeah, those are still listed. These ash boots are probably one of the most valuable items in the box, to be honest. They've gotten a lot of attention, and I did have them listed quite a bit higher. I've marked them down quite a bit. Just, again, seasonality. I need to delist and relist these in the next couple weeks so that they have a better potential of selling. They've had a ton of attention. I've had a ton of I've sent a ton of offers on them. Just haven't sold just yet. And then these Uggs, I don't have the highest of high hopes for these. They're not like Ugg boots, but again, seasonality. It's hard to sell, fur-lined Uggs in the middle of summer. So that's what's still listed, and hopefully pretty soon some of this stuff moves as we get into fall. So the verdict on this box. So I spent $100 on 15 pair of shoes. After 90 days, only 6 pair of shoes have sold. My total cost of goods on this box was $100, and to date, I've sold $132.60 worth of items in this box. So my total profit on this box as of right now is $32, which is, to me, basically breaking even. So I've had to go through the box, clean everything, list everything, send all the offers. I've now made 2 videos on this box. Granted, I do have some out of season items that hopefully will sell, but again, as a volume seller, I really would have liked to have the stuff gone after 90 days. So was this a good box? Based on the numbers, I'm going to say no. Let me give it a rating 1 out of 5. I'll give it like a 2. I'm only giving it a 2 because I didn't lose money and because there is a potential for some profit on those out of season items. This is definitely not the best ThredUp box I've ever gotten. Shoe boxes, especially for me, tend to do pretty well. This one wasn't it. Now, I don't know what you guys think. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. Would you have said this is a good box? Do you think it was me? Like, is there anything I could have done differently to have done a better job of getting more money or selling these items? Keep in mind, I do use List Perfectly, so I have my items on like 6 different platforms. I only showed you guys where they sold, but they were probably posted in at least 3 or 4 different places in order to have the highest potential for it to sell. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys found this helpful. Drop this video a like if you did. Keep in mind, will be doing refresh or update videos on all the boxes that I unbox. So you'll get to see my initial reaction on the box, and then you'll get to see what is actually sold 90 days later. So definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see the updates, or if you want to see, you know, what works for me in my reseller business or some of the things I do to get inventory. So thank you again for watching. That's all for today, and I will catch you guys in the next one.